Hey guys, Mike Tierney here with Princess Auto. Welcome to Tech Tips with Mike T. We're talking about booster cables. So booster cables need to be pulled out if we have a dead battery and we're going to boost from another vehicle or another type of battery. So when we select them, we're basically looking for length and their amperage rating. Length depends on the type of equipment you're going to be boosting or boosting from. If you've got a long vehicle or a big engine bay and the batteries are in obscure places, you're going to need longer cables. When we get to the amperage, well, the amperage is the amount of energy going through that cord, and we produce a lot of amperage when we're boosting. So we want to reduce that amount of heat that's built up. Amperage causes that heat. So we need heavy or thick cables. So they're rated for length and the gauge of cable that the wire comes in. So that means that the gauge is the bunch strand. So when we look at the size of a gauge wire, sometimes it'll be 8 gauge, sometimes it'll be 2 gauge. The lower the gauge number, the bigger the bunch strand of wires are, and usually the higher the amperage you can run through it. And then as you get longer cables, the gauge gets lower, which means that you can produce longer runs to help boost the batteries. There are different options when it comes to the build of the cables. So you can get, different lengths, but also different types of clamps. So some clamps have a plastic coating over top of the jaws to help insulate you. Some have a heavier duty metal so that it has a kind of a rubberized paint coat on them. Or in kind of our new product here, we have some of these quick clamps. So basically what it is it's 2 pieces. So if you've got, say, a piece of farm equipment or a big heavy duty, semi truck, and you know that the batteries need to be maintained or boosted quite often, well, you can install one side in the engine bay and then just have the other side with the clamps, and you can just quickly connect the two, boost your system, disconnect it, and it's there the next time you need it. So some of the new technology when it comes to these clamps, just to speed up that application, maybe tow trucks might have that, and then they can just pull the clamps out, put it in, and boost off of the tow truck. It gives you options, but always just look at how long you need them, how many amps you need to boost with, and the fancy features when it comes to the clamps. Well, that's it for Tech Tips with Mike T. We'll see you next time.